For years, I used Anki wrong, and I didn't even realize it. And once I fixed one thing, I started remembering words effortlessly and finally understanding real native content. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to use Anki for languages the right way. Here's what you're going to learn today, quickly and simply. Why most people fail with Anki, the card type that actually rewires your brain, how I make cards that stick instantly, and my daily Anki routine that you can copy today. And yes, I'll show you exactly how I make my cards, step by step. But first, let me be real with you for a second. If you use Anki wrong, it will slow down your progress, and almost every beginner uses it wrong. Here's some common mistakes that beginners make. Memorizing isolated words, adding zero context to their cards, adding 50 plus cards per day, reviewing endlessly with no real world input, and translating everything. When you memorize isolated words like to eat, dog, house, your brain has nothing to latch onto. No sentence, no story, no sound, no emotion, so it forgets everything. So here's the fix, the one thing that changed everything for me. Instead of memorizing a word, you memorize a sentence where the word naturally appears. For example, instead of memorizing this, you memorize this. Why does this work? Because your brain remembers stories and meaning, not isolated data. And suddenly, vocabulary stops being something you study and it becomes something you absorb. Let me show you how I make my cards step by step. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the whole process that I would use to transfer sentences from input to my Anki deck. So let's say I'm more of a beginner in Spanish and I'm learning with this vlog. So I'd start watching the video.
Carmel, vamos a explorar el pequeño.
Okay, so I see this sentence, vamos a explorar el pequeño pueblito. Okay, now let's say I don't know the word pequeño, which means small. Now, obviously that's a very important word. It's a high frequency word and I would use it a lot in my daily life. So then I decide, okay, I'm gonna add that word to my Anki deck. So I go over to my Anki and let's just do a basic card here. And then on the front, I would just copy the sentence. And the word I want to learn is pequeño. So then I copy this word and I add a blank there instead. Okay? And you might be asking, how do I know, if I was just seeing this card, how do I know that it's supposed to be small? How do I know it's not a big town? And that's a valid question. But the answer is because you came across this sentence in your input. You're not only remembering what the word means, you're remembering where you learned this sentence, where you added this sentence from. And that will in turn make you remember the word better. So I'm not going to put small below the sentence. I'm just going to leave it like that. And when I'm reviewing the card, I'm just going to try to remember where I got that sentence from. It helps add a story and give me a place to remember the word from. So then I would add just the word on the back first. And then I would record myself saying the whole sentence with this word included. Vamos a explorar el pequeño pueblito. Vamos a explorar el pequeño pueblito. Okay, so we have that recorded. And then I'm going to translate the whole sentence in English down here. Okay. So we have the whole sentence translated, and that is the whole card. We put the sentence with a blank on the word we want to learn on the front. And keep in mind there should only be one word you want to learn from this sentence. You put the word on the back, an audio recording of you saying the whole sentence, and then the translation of the sentence in English. And I'm going to add that to my deck. Notice, I don't add 10 new words. I don't copy giant paragraphs. I don't add grammar notes. Just one sentence, one new target word. Simple. This keeps reviews fast and keeps your brain from burning out. Here's my real routine, and it's the only routine I recommend for beginners. 10 to 15 minutes max of reviews, 5 to 10 new cards, then stop. Go consume some input. Anki doesn't teach you a language. It prepares your brain to understand in real situations. Your output, speaking, writing, all of it becomes easier once you combine Anki with input. So that's everything you need to get started the right way. Here's a quick recap. Use sentences, not words. Keep cards simple. Add audio, only 10 to 15 minutes per day, and pair your reviews with input. Do this consistently, and you'll learn faster than you've ever learned before. If you found this helpful, I'd love it if you subscribe. And if you have any questions or things I can help you on in the future, make sure to leave them down below in the comments. See you in the next one.